Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to take a look at our boy, Vegeta. Full level 10 links. I think Vegeta is very good. From what I've seen from him and Goku, I've been very impressed. I probably do think Videl is a bit better, but Goku and Vegeta are very well designed. They're on a lot of category teams. They can really help as Rainbow Orb Changers. I do think potentially summoning on Goku and Vegeta is not a mistake if you can get your hands on them, because there is a lot of areas in this game where they will be able to help. So right away, we have a very good opening rotation. With this AGL Trunks, we have 6 out of 7 links active. Obviously is very strong. I would like to keep them on rotation here with Vegeta. The only thing is that Trunks and Goten are very powerful. I'm going to go for it. Hopefully they don't finish. I hope they don't finish him off. All right, so we'll be able to get 6 orbs. So one thing I do want to point out right here, right, is that Vegeta has 183k defense at the start of this rotation. Keep in mind, he gets most of his defense on orb once he super attacks. So his defense, after he super attacks, I don't know, it's going to be like 400k or something like that. Like in the range of like 400k defense. That makes it so that Vegeta, you know, type neutral in the God event can take double digits, which is very rare. There are not a lot of units in this game that can go into the God event type neutral. Come on, they really did that? All right, it's fine. I knew better. I knew better than to put them in slot 1 like that. I knew it. I got greedy. It's fine. I chose the Videl event for this very reason. We can just sort of sit here and attack this Gohan for a little bit. Very annoying. Thank you, Trunks and Goten. Yeah, all of these banner units are just, their designs are just incredible, right? Both Vegeta and Goku, the Gohan and Goten, and then the Trunks and Goten are all just so beautifully designed. They're all very powerful. They're all sturdy, both offensively and defensively. The weakest unit defensively of all of them is definitely Goku. Goku, if you're not on a full GT team, Goku's defense will look very unimpressive in my experience, right? Whereas Vegeta does not have that issue, right? Vegeta's damage off of a full GT team can maybe look not as good as it potentially could be. Okay, so here we go. I mean, at the very least, yeah, dude, he's at 200k, huh? Okay. All we have is GT and Fierce Battle here, but honestly, these two sort of like supports, he's probably going to output a higher attack stat on this turn than he would have in the last turn anyway. All right, so we'll be able to get 6 orbs. Pretty easy, since Goku and Vegeta are Rainbow Orb Changers, to get about 6 orbs. Like, that's not really too tough. All right, so again, 200k defense, dude, is high. That is very, very big. Again, they're ridiculous as well. Do not sleep on them. All right, so what is Vegeta going to give us right here? 6 orbs, a lot of support, full level 10 links, although it's only GT and Fierce Battle. 5.88. Yeah, so see, like, that's the thing. With Vegeta, like, that's a good attack stat. I mean, considering he's at, 400k defense, honestly, that's really good, right? But Goku can absolutely get, like, much higher than that, right? Like, we can easily see Goku hit much higher heights than what Vegeta is capable of getting up to. Just, again, on an account of how powerful, or Goku, his damage is able to get much higher than what Vegeta is able to. Because, again, Vegeta's getting 10% attack and defense on super attack per orb, whereas Goku's getting 20% attack on per orb, right? Upon sort of my tests using them all over the game, again, I do think Vegeta is going to be a little bit more useful with how overly defensive he is. Like, Goku's damage is very impressive, but, like, there's a big difference in using Goku on a full GT team versus using Goku on a not full GT team. So, like, right here, like, you look at this, and you can take a screenshot of this and say, oh my god, Truth is such a stupid idiot. Look at that defense. Because remember, Goku gets defense on super attack as well. He gets 30% defense from his super attack effect. So you can say, you're such a moron. But it's like, Goku gets 50% defense per GT hero category ally. The problem for Goku, as of this moment, is that physical GT hero units basically do not exist. You have this Pan, who, like, this is a dead unit. This Super Saiyan 3 Goku is a dead unit. This guy's an SR. This is dead. This is dead. Like, there's no good top-tier physical units to run with Goku, which does matter when it comes to some Super Battle Road stages and then the God event. You know, if you go into the God event, you really want to be running sort of like mono-typings, like category, like mono-typing. And Goku is not able to get the help he needs. You know, this could become less of an issue in the future, because I think GT Hero is going to get pushed, but that is a huge advantage for Vegeta as of now. All right, so this is going to be a really good rotation. Everything except for Prodigies and Royal Lineage are active right here. We will... Yeah, here, I'm gonna beat down, actually, no, I'm not, because I was gonna attack Videl, but let's see Goku and Vegeta's, sort of, like, attack stats directly next to each other. So, Vegeta was able to get a couple more orbs. We do want to keep that in mind, but, I mean, that's Vegeta with 8 orbs, there's Goku with 5 orbs. I expect Goku to very easily get, higher damage right here, but we'll see. Alright, so let's see what Vegeta does on this rotation. Again, Goku and Vegeta do work very well together, activating 5 links. 7 mil right there. Very good. 7.5 Vegeta. Whoa, brother, chill. This man Vegeta, too good. Okay, alright. And then 6 mil. Okay. So you can see how the orbs, it really is just like exponential growth, right? Like, the more orbs they get, the crazier those abilities really start to look. Alright, so here, let's just go ahead and get rid of Videl now. And we can go ahead and sort of press on. Yeah, just get a ton of orbs. This AGL Trunks is also a nuking type unit, right? So getting him a lot of orbs can allow him to work well. I brought that AGL Trunks because he does share 6 out of 7 links with Vegeta, right? The only link he does not have with Vegeta is Prodigies, which is, you know, basically Vegeta, you know, some Piccolos have that, Broly, Frieza, you know, those types of characters have Prodigies. All right, so we'll probably do maybe this turn right here, and then we will finish up. I think we'll do this turn right here, and we'll finish up. All right, so I am gonna pop LRB Pan's active skill. Let's go ahead and knock this out right here. So now B-Pan has given, you know, the massive 33% active skill buff. We're not going to be getting anything else from B-Pan. So let me then do some orb changing. Let's do some orb changing. Let's max Vegeta out. Let's see what he's got going for him right here. Yeah, this is pretty good. Okay. So we're looking good in terms of the orbs right here. 16. We can get 20 orbs. Oh, boy. All right. So let's see how Vegeta does. Now, keep in mind, his defense was lowered. Even if I, you know, use the Dende, I think his defense should be a little bit higher than it is 140k, but whatever, it doesn't matter. All right, so 20 orbs. We're getting a lot of support from Gohan and Goten, and then B-Pan's active skill. Let's see how much damage Vegeta's going to shoot out right here. This is going to be very high. I mean, 12 million, maybe? I don't know. I actually don't know what the number's going to be. All right, let me see. What do you got for us, Vegeta? 13 mil. Pretty good. I would say that's pretty good. Obviously, you know, I did some orb changing there, but, you know, we kind of want to see Vegeta's upper limits, right? So that's pretty good. Vegeta, again, is on a lot of category teams. Let's go ahead and jump around and take a look at Vegeta on some of these other category teams as well. All right, so now we're over here on the Great Ape Power / Shadow Dragon Saga team. I always think it's very important to kind of take a look at units without having a lot of support around. So that's sort of what we're doing right here. I guess one thing to keep in mind, though, is that this is pretty much a full GT team as well. Now, keep in mind that Vegeta does get a lot of extra attack when you have GT heroes in the rotation, right? But his defense should remain rather consistent. All right, 8 orbs, that's a pretty good number. Again, we have Goku and Vegeta next to each other. They work highly, incredibly, amazingly well, having, 6 out of 7 links active. Or 5 out of 7, excuse me. So that's going to be very, very good for the two of them, right? Like, they're going to look really good together. Sometimes, I would say it is possible. You might 6.31 with no support, huh? But I would say it is fairly possible that you could end up with too many rainbow orbs on rotation, sometimes running the two of them together. So that is definitely something you do want to keep in mind, right? You know, having them on different rotations and stuff like that certainly can be a little bit better of an idea. All right, looks like we're going to blaze through this event very fast. You know, these newer DOKKANFEST exclusives now, you know, we're running Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on the team, Goku and Vegeta. This is very powerful. Like, this is why the GT Hero team you know, at the start of October, like, would have just been trash fodder. Like, all it has is Super Saiyan 4s, right? But now, like, you have this guy, you know, B-Pan got her easy A, you know, now Goku, Trunks, and Pan are going to work a little bit better with Giru's easy A, you know, the Goku and Vegeta, like, very quickly, like, GT Hero is becoming a very competitive team, right? And, like, you know, all of these characters having GT, which is a universal healing for the team, is going to be just huge, right? All right, so we're going to have all 7 links active right here. We're going to be able to get a lot of orbs as well. This is going to be a big boy turn for Vegeta, dude. 12? Oh, shit. So this is no support right here. 0. No support. Oh, actually, wait. Okay, no, please do not tell me we're dead. Because that Int GT Great Ape Vegeta is not exactly defensive inclined. Oh, no, dude. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Yeah, because Goku lowers defense, so he can catch you. Yeah, he almost did. 8.74 with no support? We didn't use any items, no orb changing, and Vegeta just shoots a 9 million attack stat out. Is that good? Goodbye! Yeah, Goku and Vegeta are pretty good, by the way. See you in hell, Goku! No support. Do you like that? 9 million attack stat with no support. I'd say that's pretty good. That's just me, but I think that's pretty good. All right, now we're over here on the Super Saiyan team. Definitely got huge buffs from this. By the way, I mean, this does just go to show, like, you know, GT Super Saiyan Goku, GT Super Saiyan Vegeta, not exactly units I would consider big candidates for Dokkan Festival exclusives. So it does show you they can come up with creative ways to buff certain teams like Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 3 and stuff like that, right? Okay, so let's do this. So in this rotation, we'll have Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle, and Prepared for Battle active. Of course, High School Gohan will give us a little bit of support. And then, I mean, dude, like, look at this. Look at this field of orbs. This is why you suck off Rainbow Orb Changing. This is it. This is why. Because, you know, I chose to not get a Super Attack with High School Gohan. It would be so easy to do that, right? Like, having characters like this on the team, it just... the team functions so good. Like, you know, LR Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, everyone knows how good he is, how fun he is to run, how solid his teams are. This is one of the big reasons why. 4.8, I mean, that's not the craziest attack set right there. Oh, because we don't have GT heroes around. Right, okay. So remember that Vegeta does get big-time buffs in attack with GT heroes around, right? Whereas Goku gets the defense. Now, so, like, that's why Goku consistently is going to be doing way more damage, I would say, than the damage you're going to be seeing coming from Vegeta. Okay, good. Yeah, we're not going to finish Kefla off in this turn. Perfect. But yeah, you're going to see Goku, I think, hitting much higher damage levels very consistently over Vegeta because of the fact that Goku is getting more attack per orb, but then he has less defense, you know, without GT hero categories around. But again, like, I've talked about it a lot, but I think the design choice I prefer is Vegeta because, like, the attack is great, but it's like the difference here's why. The difference between Vegeta and Goku's attack, it's not like you're alright, that's not okay. But it's not like you're finishing off, like, I don't know, like the God event in one turn because of the difference in attack. But Goku gets absolutely just cream pied by the Gods of Destruction because of that loss of defense. But then Vegeta, again, is doing way less damage, but it's not a difference in, like, finishing the God event more quicker in, like, 2 turns or something like that. But at the same time, defensively, he's much more stout than you're going to see Goku be, right? So I think that matters a lot. Wow, we got really unlucky here because both Vegeta and Kid Gohan are Rainbow Orb Changers. This should be a pretty decent turn for Vegeta, by the way. The only thing is, again, we don't have GT hero category allies around. Only 4 orbs? Okay. I mean, again, we're going to see his attack numbers kind of just jump all over the place based upon orbs. This is just a supremely unlucky turn. Kid Gohan should be one of the more effective units to run with this Vegeta, which, again, we can do here on the Super Saiyan / Planet Namek Saga team. Again, Vegeta Saiyan's not going to look the craziest. Now, one thing to remember, you don't see the true number of what Vegeta's defense is, right? Like, we see that little... He's at 200k defense, which is good, but all of those orb defensive buffs are, like, activate when he's actually super attacking. So we're just not even outright seeing all of that extra damage that he is getting, right? Yeah, 3.72, that's not the craziest. I mean, that's a full rotation of support, but we did not get very many orbs. But again, do keep in mind that his, like, this is double-digit damage right here. Like, she can't touch him. Like, his defense is too, it's like, it's, you know, I don't know, 300k plus. Yeah, it's double digits. Like, that's all you're going to see Vegeta take. Now, Goku, right, if you have GT heroes around, Goku gets, like, almost all of his defense at the start of turn, right? So, like, Goku sometimes on the GT hero team certainly can work a little bit better as slot 1, and then Vegeta in slot 2, right? That's sort of the only thing, is that Vegeta gets this massive defense, but it does not activate until he's actually on slot 2, right? Yeah, this is done. Okay, so let's go on to one more team. Now, remember, Vegeta does also have an active skill. We'll go ahead and get the active skill, but, I mean, it's like the worst condition. It's one of the worst conditions in the game, and then it barely does any damage. But we'll end with the special KO screen at the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Let's go look at maybe, like, Kamehameha / Prodigal Warriors. I think that'll probably be the next team we'll look at. Probably the final team we look at, because, I mean, we've already seen Vegeta is so impressive, right? Like, it's obvious. You can see how good he looks. He is, to me, I feel like he's jumping off the screen, like, with how good he looks, right? Both Vegeta and Goku are going to be doing that. When you have the team built around them, you know, in, like, this type of, like, showcase, like, setting, they're exploding out of the screen with how good they look. So, that obviously is very good as, like, premium, you know, brand new dual Dokkan Fest units. I think the design is impeccable by Akatsuki for these units. Alright, so here we are in the Rose Goku Black event, so that I could just sort of, you know, stall for a while. We can get our 4 super attacks, because unfortunately, again, the active skill for Vegeta, it's a very shitty condition. You need to super attack 4 times, which is just so much. It's like, ugh. I don't know why they're obsessed with doing this one right now either, because, again, this is the 4th, like, premium unit in 2021 already that they've given this to. LR Android 17 and Golden Frieza, the Super Saiyan Broly, GT Super Saiyan Vegeta, and GT Super Saiyan Goku. Now, the thing is that of all these characters, Broly's is definitely the best, because he does have built-in additionals, but his even sucks with his built-in additionals, right? So, like, what is his defense right here? 144k, okay. So even, you know, 17 and Golden Frieza, they have built-in normals, so, you know, you have a good chance of getting your hidden potential system attack. And then Broly himself, again, has actual built-in additional. 7.25 right there, pretty good. But Goku and Vegeta have none of that. They just, it's normal attacks. The earliest possible turn you could get their active skill would be, what, turn 5? But, I mean, that's, again, Broly getting his active skill on turn 3 is probably more common, I would say, than Vegeta and Goku getting it on turn, whichever we call it, 5. I just feel like, you know, with Broly, cause the only thing with Broly, though, is that, remember, you need to be fighting a pure or hybrid Saiyan for that. But that is a lot of the game, right? I don't know. I kind of want to get this rotation of probably that GT Super Saiyan 3 Goku, then the GT Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and then Vegeta. We'll get that rotation, and we'll get the active skill. And again, then we're going to go ahead and finish up here. You guys should be seeing that Vegeta is just crazy, man. He's just, they made him so damn powerful. He's going to work really well with LR Evolution Blue Vegeta as well. Yeah, 7 orbs is pretty good. So what do we have in total? So we have, oh wow, this is a good turn for Vegeta. We have everything active except for Golden Warrior, which is just key and lowering enemies' defense. So that doesn't really matter. This is Vegeta with all of his, you know, big links, attack and defensive links and stuff like that, active right here. So this is definitely going to be a pretty good turn for our boy GT Vegeta. Does the GT Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, what is it, 6.45? Okay. Does the GT Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta have Golden Warrior? He does. Okay, so next turn, I think we're going to have... Are we going to have all 7? Maybe. He's got Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Royal Lineage, Prodigies, Limit Break and Form, GT, and Fierce Battle. Alright, so we're going to see... Oh, no, we're not going to have Prepared for Battle active next turn, but that'll be okay. Again, you know, back-to-back turns where we have 6 out of 7 links. You know, we do have some GT units sort of floating around here to see their damage as well. By the way, I have talked about this a lot. I might do a video just highlighting, I think I am gonna do a video highlighting LR Evolution Blue Vegeta and the upgrade that he himself is going to get because of the fact that this Vegeta now exists, right? Because that LR Evolution Blue Vegeta is disrespected, man. People disrespect him and AGLUI Goku. I don't think people quite understand how insane their crit ability is. Probably the main reason they're the best units in the game is that crit ability, right? The amount of times that they're double or triple super attacking, which is giving you double or triple crits on a turn, it's just like units can't match what they output on those turns, right? Like, you go watch a lot of these God event videos. It's like, watch Vegeta and UI Goku cook in the God event, right? Like, there's not a lot of units that could match that level of productivity. And LR Evolution Blue Vegeta in slot 1, this GT Vegeta in slot 2, like, remember during the 6th-year anniversary, I was talking like, oh, it's unfair for Vegeta. Vegeta doesn't have partners on this team, this team, and this team. Goku's got UI Goku on every other team, right? But, you know, now this LR Evolution Blue Vegeta has got this Vegeta. This, you know, GT Vegeta is a god in slot 2, right? Exactly like this. He's going to get this massive amount of defense on his super attack. So it just works out really well for LR Evolution Blue Vegeta, this Vegeta's existence, right? All right, so we're going to get only 5 orbs right here. Okay. Nah. I'm going to do this turn. We're going to do a little bit of orb change and just a little bit of fun. And then after this, I'm going to just skip ahead and we will get the active skill and we'll finish up. So let me know what you guys think of Vegeta. I actually have seen a lot of people still say that they like Goku better. I would love to hear what the arguments are for people thinking Goku is better. I mean, if you think it's more consistent, I would say Goku many times is going to have probably as much as 2 million extra, 10 right there. Wow, pretty good, 10 million. I would say Goku fairly often is going to have as much as a 2 million higher attack stat, right? Like, Goku does do a lot more damage. It's not like overblown or anything like that, for sure. But Vegeta's defense is just like 100 times better than what Goku is rocking. So, all right, let's do the active skill, and then we will finish up. One thing I want to add in here just real fast before we get the active skill. So, remember that Vegeta gets his orb defense, right? The way it's written is that he gets an additional 10% attack and defense when performing a super attack per key sphere obtained. On a turn where you use Vegeta's active skill, he will get his defense from the orbs immediately upon getting the orbs if you've used the active skill in that turn, right? So this would be relevant against, say, you know, in the GT Legendary Goku event, maybe fighting the final phase of that event, you use the active skill, it is pathetic amount of damage, barely touches Goku, but then you could put Vegeta in slot 1 and he would have his full defense immediately, right? You know, the 400k defense, the 350k defense you would have immediately. So that is one sort of tactical advantage Vegeta would have with his active skill. It's not relevant for Goku because he only gets attack. But I mean, his active skill, like, it would work the same way for Goku, but again, it's not relevant because Goku is only getting attack from the orbs. So for Vegeta specifically, his active skill does give him a nice tactical use of using it, and then you get the full defense immediately on orb. He doesn't actually then have to super attack to get it, right? If on the turn we have used the active skill. So that is good.